September 18th, and this is another garden walkthrough. We got like 9 inches of rain, I want to say, last week. So a lot of things are growing in. We've been putting out random squash and tomatoes and peppers. This on the floor is a pumpkin. The sugar cane is growing wild. We had one stalk, and all of these just came like last week. We still have our grapefruit. I think you're too close. Like inchworm. It's not coming out. There are mushrooms all over. All these are volunteer zinnia. Got tomatoes there. Let's go this way. We have a lime down there. This is a finger lime. Has a really spiky stems. A lot of new growth. More mushrooms. These eggplant look really nice. These were from like the spring, and then we cut them back. See how thick they are. And we reset them. More pumpkin on the ground. The mango is still flowering. We reset this bed with tomatoes and zinnia. I think it's still too hot, so we have them under a shade cloth. See all the eggplant. Again, these eggplants also were from last spring. We didn't rip them out, we just cut them. And then you can see now they are growing very nicely, full of flowers. So these love to be pruned, especially in Florida. We can get them to be perennials. Lots of peppers. We'll probably come through and prune this up. Letting the tobacco get some sun. You see there's volunteer peanuts. Bigger peanuts there. There's another orange tree. These are, I want to say Thai soldier long beans. There's more tomato. This was one and it got really big, so we just bent it over and buried the stem so it'll grow nicely. These are all peppers. I'm trying this new thing called electroculture. It's going to take the electricity. It's supposed to magnetize the bed. So we'll see how that goes. We might have to spray this. Looks like there's caterpillars. Whenever we spray, we don't use any hard pesticides or herbicides. We will just use see here's the worm. So we'll just come out and spray a little bacteria, BT, and then the worms will eat that and it messes up with the digestion. We have another orange tree. These are our kumquats. Another perspective of the garden. Got all of the runners. off of the strawberries. We have more volunteer Thai soldier long beans. I tried another grafting, but I forgot about it. So this is the front garden. We're getting new pollinator beds put up. Okay, now next to the next side. It's definitely starting to cool down. Oh look, here are the green beetles. These guys are bad guys. They go into the citrus. And they're the ones eating all of our plums. I don't know why it won't focus. Whatever. That one looks good. It's a plum. Got our strawberries. You can see they're sending out their runners to get more strawberries. This is a plum. It has dropped all of its leaves for the season. It has all new growth. Look, more beetles. It's a little Sri Lankan beetle. They just eat the leaves, but they're hard to get rid of. Here's another plum. See all the new growth. This is a pluot. Again, we came a few weeks ago and we just topped it all. See where we cut, and then it sends out all new branches. So the fruit should be on the new branches next year. This is Tropic Sweet Apple. It dropped all of its leaves. It wasn't looking really good, but it's still going. We're growing corn, covered from the squirrels. More eggplant. See, it looks healthy because we topped it. This is the same eggplant from the whole season. Then we got peppers and tomatoes. This is another apple. See all the new growth. But it's been so dry and hot, so they're not looking that good. Like burning. But we're approaching cooler temperatures. We've got watermelon. They don't do well on the ground. More eggplants, peppers, green beans. This is a cassia tree that is overgrowing the apple tree. This is the apple tree. I want to say that's the Gala apple. And there's another apple tree. And then back there is a loganberry. We tied up our blackberry today. One of our blackberries. Whenever these got too long, we came by and we cut them. You can see, like 4 feet. And then it's going to send this out. And this is where the fruit should go next season. More pear trees. Okay, let's go to the garden. It's at least 10 degrees cooler back here. It's a whole different ecosystem. See our bananas. The lobster claw are on their way out. There's Firespike back there. White candles. See the blueberry bushes. We have the pink firespike. This is a torch bromeliad. There are a whole bunch back there. Shrimp. The iris opened this morning. More banana. Or Curcuma Ginger. This is Dancing Lady Ginger. It's her iris seed. Oh, this was flowering. This is a Jamaican cherry. I saw bees on it today. I called this Fireball Mallow, but it's called something else online. These are all bags of leaves. See, now here's the Red Firespike. This is one of the coolest plants in the garden. That is called the black bat, and its leaves look like a peace lily, and then it shoots up this stalk. Oh, look, here's another one coming. And it looks like a bat. I have it in white also, but it died. I got the seeds online. See, there's Pinecone Ginger. This is Mary Jane Clerodendrum. This is the Red Firespike. The hummingbirds eat off of this. They're 4 o'clocks. Has rained so much. That is firebush. All of these tall plants, these are a purple firespike, so they'll be flowering soon. We've got aloe. This is a canna lily. It's a host plant to some moth. You're about to flower? Has lion's tail, I want to say. Hibiscus. I think this is called firecracker. Here's a good cluster. The Sapphire Shower. Pentas. Alright, here's the garden. The berry garden. These are all goji berries. All these flowers coming. The blueberries are coming. The fig looks okay. I cut up this cassia a little bit to see it flowering. The bees love it. so that more light can go to the pomegranate. There's another blueberry. See all the water. More blueberries. Here's a cassia. I saw a caterpillars. These are sulfur caterpillars. They're the yellow guys. This is a mulberry, everbearing mulberry. We went to a nursery this weekend and all of their mulberries had fruit on it. So maybe it's just because it's its first year and it's getting in the ground. So another blueberry being taken out by the jasmine. We have these volunteer Thai soldier beans. So we put them in this little whiskey barrel. More blueberries. Black cap raspberries in that corner. They're getting shaded out. This is a miracle fruit. This is a bed of pumpkins. Only male flowers so far. These are all cherries. This row alternates with blackberries to raspberries. Zinnias, cucumbers. See all these black things? These are seeds from these mushrooms. These mushrooms are called bird's nest or something, and they have the eggs in the top and then they snap up and they shoot their eggs everywhere. Or not eggs, but their spores. Absolutely everywhere. So the cucumbers are in this trellis. But as they grow up, they'll get tied and supported. So bright. Okay, now in the front garden, oh, all the flowers are gone. This is a princess flower bush. Then we have these Esperanza, passion vine. These are our front beds. More strawberries. These are supposed to be dragon tongue. These are our tomatoes that we just cut up and put here. It's in the last video. Same thing, that's a poblano pepper, and we cut the tops and put them under these humidity domes so they're going to regrow. Same thing kind of here. We had these Maine tomatoes, we'll cut the tops off and put them in the ground. And then we have in that background cauliflower and broccoli. Alright, so that's it for the garden this week.